Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energies around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the Open Heart Oracle messages by Cat Cherry. They give me a little bit of fear, so I feel this deck is going to channel any fears or insecurities that you may need to release. We're also going to bring in the Diviner's Oracle. This is a beautiful deck by Mystic Moon. And I'm going to bring in my deck, the Twin Flame Guidance Love Oracle, to really see what the angels want you to know and what's ahead for you. This is a bit like tarot. And I'm going to bring in the Luminous Pathways Oracle as well. And then at the end, I'm going to do a little pick-a-pile with what your person wants to say to you, what they want you to know, what they are maybe healing or dealing with the Love Oracle from Amazon. So stick around for this pick-a-pile at the end. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Now, before I shuffle any cards, dreams are very potent right now, very powerful. You may be having vivid dreams about them. They could also be consecutive dreams. So you could have a dream a few nights in a row and then maybe you miss a night and then you have more dreams. So they're coming to you in dreams and you are connecting in dreams. They're also showing me in my mind's eye today that they are typing a message. So they are planning to reach out to you and they're planning what to say when they do. So it's very likely they are typing a message out on their phone or their device and then they are looking at it, rereading it and maybe deleting it because it doesn't sound right or they can't seem to find the right words to express to you what they truly do want to say. So if you perhaps log on and they are online or you can see them active on social media, don't panic or worry or think that they are talking to anyone else or they're busy. They're actually thinking about you in that moment. And I feel that you'll know that if you log on at the same time and you're both online, or maybe you notice they were live or online a few minutes before or 10-15 minutes before, or you're both connecting in that way. You may even hear songs about coming home. You may hear songs about receiving a message. You may see a message coming through and you think, is that them? So I feel you're definitely going to feel that something is coming. Something is coming. What will it be? So I feel the typing a message today. So this is the energy for you. What's the energy that's coming in around them today? What's the energy that's coming in around them today? And this can be anything that you're needing to know. Anything that comes up that you need to know about what they are doing, about what you're doing that affects the journey or the emotions. What's the guidance around you today? What's the guidance around you today? One card. What's the guidance around them today? Flying out there. And what's the guidance around the journey today? What do we need to know for the journey today, please, angels? There we go. And what's the angel guidance for you today? Straight out. What's the angel guidance for them today? The angel guidance for them today. And what's the angel guidance for the journey today? Straight out. There we go. Very powerful cards. No messing about. And what's the energy around you today? What's the guidance or the message? What's the guidance for you, the message, what you need to know? They're showing me owls as well. So you may hear an owl hooting or you may see an owl today. It's also a messenger. So I feel the owl is the messenger today, letting you know that they are typing a message, that they're going to reach out and it's going to be in a much wiser way. So you're going to see some kind of growth in them when they reach out to you. Or when you connect again. It could be when they call you up or when you meet up, or you're going to notice there's been growth there. And remember, the owl is about wisdom. And it's also reminding you to see things from all points of view. So instead of just having your own mindset about something, try and walk in their shoes. Try and observe it. Try and recognise why they do what they do. So what's the guidance for them today? Or what's the guidance, the message? Too many cards. There's the card. And what's the guidance for the journey today? Wow, they show me a lot in my mind before I even do the cards. They also show me a lighthouse, like the image of a lighthouse. So for you to receive this message and for everything to move into place and for everything to come to you, all you need to do is shine the light. Remember, that lighthouse has got that big warm light that shines out. And what does it do? It guides the ships around the rocks, or it makes them have a safe passage. So for a safe passage, for them to come to you or for you to receive this message, this communication, just make sure you're shining that light brightly. So the guidance for you today then, we've got the rainbow bridge. I love this. So this is showing you that your journey is protected as you come back together. So I'm seeing the bridge is bridging the gap, coming back together, and the rainbow is a big protection over this. So again, this will happen in divine timing. It's watched over. The angels have got you. There's divine intervention taking place. So you may well see rainbows or the number 444. You may see feathers. You may see signs in clouds. You may be having vivid dreams. And this says connection, hope, and promise. So there is a promise here for you, that there is hope in this connection, that you're going to reconnect, that you're going to bridge the gap, you're going to come back together. That this connection is divinely guided and divinely protected. So don't worry about what's going on right now. Just have faith it's all being aligned for you. They give me fear. So remember, those burps are the fear being released from the solar plexus. Astral lovemaking and 5D connection. So the angels are guiding you to know that even if you're not physically communicating, you are astrally communicating. You are connected in higher ways. So you're definitely connecting through dreams. We know that you're having vivid dreams, and you may be having strange dreams as well. Don't be surprised if you have dreams about staircases or escalators or lifts where you're going up and down, or you're going through anything that gives you ups and downs, like you're on a roller coaster ride, or if you have pregnancy coming in where you dream you're having a baby, or you have a dream where you're naked. It's all about vulnerability, new beginnings, and change. So it says dreams, vivid dreams, astral visits, astral intimacy, and fantasizing. So I definitely feel they are fantasizing about you when they are awake, and they are lying awake at night thinking about you, thinking about the things that you bring out of them as well, the way you make them feel, the things they intend to say to you, the things they intend to do to you, the things they intend to change in their life. Remember, that's all protected. And then because you're on their mind, then they go into a dream about you, which is very vivid. And it's also astral. So it's an astral visit. It's where you're connected. So if they are entering your dreams and perhaps you're thinking, whoa, I haven't dreamt about them for a long time, and then they've been in my dreams a lot. So maybe one night after the other, you're dreaming of each other. It's very powerful. It's a sign of communication coming in. It's the way that you're shown that things are shifting. So 5D connection is also feeling their presence around you, feeling what they are feeling. You're definitely mirroring each other. So you may wake up at the same time during the night. You may be eating your lunch at the same time. You're seeing signs in the same way. You're seeing number sequences, or you're seeing their name everywhere. They are seeing your name everywhere. So it's reminding you that you have a very powerful connection, and that connection is protected. We've got crystal ball. So this is about seeing the future. And many of you watching are readers yourselves, or you connect with your own form of divination. So you may use cards for yourself or others. You may use crystals. You may use Reiki to bring healing in. You could use a pendulum. You could use other divination tools. You know, you may do scrying, or maybe you've actually got a crystal ball that you connect with. But this is about you knowing that you have insight coming to you. And there's that word again, insight. So you may even see that word, because it's saying to you that your sight is very powerful within, insight. So your sight is powerful anyway, because you are aware of signs and things you see around you, but also within you. You know, you're aware through the things that come in through your intuition. And we've got prediction and psychic vision. They're going to be a block there. So again, when you're not communicating physically, you are aware that you are communicating through the astral realms. You're dreaming, you're having visions, you're seeing signs everywhere, you're feeling things, and that's your psychic vision. So your third eye is getting stronger, wiser, more powerful. And the prediction is also knowing what's next. You just know. Now, obviously, you may get validation from having a reading, from watching this reading or other readings, or having a personal reading, but you already know the truth. You know you're going to be together. It's just the ego causing the fear and the doubt that says, oh no, what if it doesn't happen? Or what if it takes too long? Or what if they move on? Or what if they stay where they are? All those fears. Yet you know in your heart of hearts and your soul of soul that you are connected. You know that you're coming back together. And this could also be a huge sign of reconnection between now and November. You know, I'm seeing the witch's hat there as Halloween time. So this could symbolise the next few months as a great sign and time of reconnection. Now we've got, I'm sorry, I'm still undecided. So this may well be what you need to know. They're apologising if they still need to make a decision, if they still need to make a choice. Now, it's never a choice between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always about them choosing themselves. And that's what causes the delay. Because a lot of the time they don't feel worthy of love, or they don't feel good enough, or they're people pleasing, or trying to keep everything spinning in their life. And they have to really take a stand to be strong, to choose themselves. So they're saying, I'm sorry, I'm still undecided. So it's not even that they aren't making a choice. They already know that the choice is there. They know what they need to do. They may just be taking the time doing it. And you may need to know that, because you may be stressing about this, worrying, thinking, why don't they just make up their mind? Or why don't they just reach out? Or why don't they do this, this, or this? So just have faith that it's being protected. Maybe there's something you're undecided about as well. So you could be the one in a karmic situation yourself, and they could be the single one. And you might think, I'm still undecided because it's so scary making these changes. Or maybe you're thinking, I don't know what to do in my career, I'm still undecided, or I don't know what to do. This could also be a sign about you being a psychic reader or wanting to share your gift with the world in some way. And you're saying, I'm still undecided, I'm sorry. You're apologising to yourself because you know what you've been guided to do. And it's about going for it, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. And I feel that this is what they are doing when they are typing this message. So a big message here about what's ahead. So for them today, we've got, wow, the crossroads. So they're definitely at crossroads, making a decision, making choices. And this really resonates with what we just said, because they're apologising for being undecided. So they're at this crossroads right now. I know I'm at crossroads in my life and I need to make a change. I need to choose. I need to make a decision. I need to work out what's next for me. So this is also why they need a little bit of time. So that's why we've got so many angel cards coming through for them. So let's just check what they want to say back. Yeah, I'm wondering what you're thinking about me. So you were definitely on their mind today. They're at this crossroads and they're actually thinking, I wonder if you were thinking about me. I wonder if you still want me. I wonder if you're going to let me in. I wonder if you're going to put up with me when I show you my bad habits or the things I don't like about myself. I wonder if you're going to still want me in 10 years' time. I wonder if you're going to be with me if I walk away from what I'm in. All these questions running through their minds, and this is all the things they want to address or talk to you about. That's why they're typing a message. So again, they can't get the words out. If you've noticed they've actually deleted a message and you're thinking, what was that about? Or maybe you missed a call from them or something like that and you're thinking, what's going on with them? Or maybe they tried to reach you and then blocked you in some way, or they've behaved erratically. It's because of these fears. I'm at a crossroads, but ultimately they know they need to choose themselves, which leads to you. Now we've got mountains, so it may feel like a big mountain for them to climb. It's such a huge change. It's so scary. I don't know if I can reach the top. That's why there's a delay or an obstacle or things in the way. But they are persistent in this. They intend to make a change. And this is also reminding you that with faith, faith moves the mountain. So we don't have to climb the mountain. We just have to have faith that God will move the mountain, that will move the delay or the obstacle out of the way at the right time. But I'm seeing this as them at this crossroads, seeing this as a huge mountain to overcome or climb. It seems so hard to reach the top, to get around this block. I don't know how to make this change. And this is why it's delayed. So for you, you can see an easy path. You can see how easy it would be for them to choose themselves and be free, or to make another decision or choose another path. You can see it. And you're thinking, why? Why are they taking so long when it's so easy? All they've got to do is this, this, and this. But to them, it's a huge mountain. So that's why you're being asked to have compassion and empathy for their journey and try and walk in their shoes and observe it and see it in a higher way, because to them, it's a huge thing. And it's also about them. It's part of their mission, to speak their truth and stand up to people. It's also connected with their lineage and connected with their ancestral patterns that they're breaking. So it really is a big thing when they change their life, especially if they've been doing the same things or operating in the same circles or in the same karmic cycles for a long time. It's about them changing their whole life. And that's what they are doing. Yes, it's for themselves, but they see it also as doing it for you. Remember, they're not doing it for you, they're doing it to be with you, but it's different. They're doing it for themselves. So if they perhaps said to you, I'm choosing you, or I wouldn't do this for anybody else, or if they say things like that, it's not about you at all. They are choosing themselves. They have to do it for themselves. And that's why it's so scary. So understand that they are going to move mountains to be with you, and they will, and God will also move those mountains out of the way. Now, the guidance here is making things happen. So they want to take action. They want to do something about this. They've got this in their thoughts. So those thoughts they have, and a lot of them spend a lot of time procrastinating and thinking and planning before they take action. Those thoughts will become things. They will make things happen. So the sign of this for you, you may see 888. Or you may see signs coming to you through the law of attraction that they move in mountains. So you may even see mountains today, or even mountains erupting like volcanoes erupting as a sign of everything that's been bottled up coming out. We've got happiness comes from within you. This is a time to be happy because a very happy moment is about to happen in your life. So they want sunshine in their life. They want laughter. They want freedom. They want to smile. They want to be with you, yes, and they want a positive outcome. So they are starting to realise now that happiness actually is their choice. And it comes from within them, not from what they've got outside of them. So a lot of them are recognising that the things that once made them happy, like material things, comfort zones, statuses, things they've got around them, it just doesn't do it for them the same way. It did once, but then they met you and everything changed. Or then that you got back in contact and everything changed. So this is a time now where they're starting to realise I can be happy. I can change my life. I can choose laughter. And you're the sunshine in their life, remember. They're giving me fear. So releasing all this fear around being happy. Do I deserve to be happy? Yes, I do. And that's what the angels are saying to them. That's why they're at this crossroads, facing this mountain. There will be a positive outcome. So the message for you in this is, be happy right now. Choose it, because something is about to happen in your life. Something is about to change. They need to come to terms with making a decision, and that's why they're at this crossroads. So the guidance for you is to trust and have faith that they are currently at this crossroads. And it's not that they are taking the time saying to you, oh, I'm still undecided because I don't want you, or and it's not that at all. It's the fact that it's just making that leap. It's like they've already made the decision in their mind. They've already planned it. They've already processed it. They've already gone around it in 100 ways, 100 times in their head. But it's just taking the action step that's causing the problem. So the decision they need to come to terms with is actually putting the plan into place or executing the plan. So they need to come to terms with making the decision, and you have to let them do it their way. So that's the guidance for you. You can't control this. You can't point things out to them. It will backfire. You can't tell them what to do. Remember, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So don't get involved in it. Focus on your inner peace. Have compassion and empathy, and then release the rest, especially judgment. If you're thinking they need to do it now, or they should be doing this, or they should be doing that, be impartial. Do you. Let them find their way, and they will appreciate and respect you more for it, because you've allowed them to come to their own conclusions, make their own choices and decisions, and find their own feet. And the angels are saying to them, you can do this. You can handle it. You have the strength you need. So Archangel Michael is giving them strength and power to put this into place. And this first step is typing that message out. And that's what they're doing. That's the way in. And that's why they're thinking at this crossroads about what you're thinking. Do you still want me? Do you still care? And that doesn't mean you rush in and tell them. You're already connecting with them through the astral realms. All you have to do, remember, is shine your light brightly and know your worth and truth. And this could also be you setting your boundaries down. That may be exactly what it needs to move forward. So the guidance for the connection is a sacred scroll. It's like this is saying to you, this is written. It's written in destiny. It's destiny. It's fate. We've got knowledge and ancient wisdom. So remember, everything you learn has power and significance and truth. So everything you've learned on this journey, it's helping you now, not only to understand, but to put in place barriers, boundaries, and healing. So the knowledge is coming to you. The knowledge is also connected with the owl. They show me an owl in my mind, like an owl hooting. So you may see an owl, or you may hear an owl hooting. You may see a squirrel. Squirrels gather knowledge. They are gatherers of information. They gather what they need. They gather the resources. In ancient wisdom, you may even see a scroll, because this is a sign of what's written. I feel this message is that this love is written. So there's no need to panic. There's no need to stress. There's no need to worry or doubt anything. So look at this. The guidance for you to know today is this. They know what they want. They want you. They know that. And you know what you want. You want them. So I've got angel bumps as an owl in this card as well. There you go. So power, wisdom, which is what Archangel Michael, remember, is giving to them. Because the guidance for them is that, let me find it. You can handle it. There it is. You can handle it, masculines. We're giving you strength and power. Archangel Michael is giving them strength and power. And we've got power coming in for the journey. Okay, they want you. They know they want you. They know what they want, and it's you. They've been thinking about you long enough, pretty much all their life, and they've been planning this for long enough. So now it's time to put it into action, and that's where the wisdom comes in, this sacred knowledge. The owl is about the wisdom. It's about the understanding. It's about you being able to see things in a higher way from all points of view, not just your own, to have compassion, empathy for the time it's taking, because to them, it's a huge mountain they have to climb. And this is all happening now in this Leo season. Now, I know we move into Virgo season soon, but this is a sign of it happening now. And obviously the strength with the lion is the power. And some of you may be connecting with Leos, there may be an extra sign for you, but I'm connecting with this is more about the season that we're currently in. Now, obviously, every reading is timeless. You find it when you need to. But if you're watching this today in real time or still in the Leo season, it's even more potent for you. We've got the man. So I'm seeing this as the masculine energy, the yang, the masculine, the you. So they're starting to realise who they truly are. This is their power. And they know that they want you. They know they do. It doesn't matter whether they are a man or a woman. This is the masculine energy. This is who they truly are deep within them. And they are saying, I know that I want you. And I know that I'm going to overcome this mountain with persistence and power and strength to be able to get to you. So the guy, oh my goodness me, look at this. I'm trying to find the strength that you have. You already have the strength, feminine. You already have the strength. It's in you. You are the lighthouse. You are a powerhouse of energy. You're like the sunshine. You're the warmth. You're that light. The sun pretty much powers everything. Think about what the sun does. Not only does it create life, but it also... solar powered things that run, like technology runs through the sun, and that's you, and you get your power from the sun. And I'm seeing the sun as Jesus, your connection with God the Creator. That's what you get your power from, and they are inspired by your strength, and they are saying to you, I'm trying to find the strength that you have to make this choice, this decision, to step into my own power, to become the man, to become the woman that I've always wanted to be able to make the changes, the right changes, to be with you the right way, because that's what you both deserve. So I love this. And if you feel like you're trying to find strength right now yourself, connect with strength from heaven. Because maybe you're looking at someone in your life thinking, I wish I had the strength that you have. Maybe you're looking at another divine feminine right now thinking, I wish I had the strength that you have, the resolve that you have, the power within. But guess what you do? Archangel Michael will give it to you. God will give it to you. You find your strength through self and source, not from anything outside of you. So Archangel Michael, your angels, God himself, Jesus, will give you power. And that's what you need to know. So they are finding the power to be able to be with you, to make the right choices, to make that happen. And it all begins with typing a message. So I'm going to bring in a pick pile. So if you are leaving me here, thank you for watching. I hope it helps, and I'm sending you lots of love. And if you are watching this pick a pile, this is going to be a message for you from them that they want you to know in this moment. So thank you, angels. What's going on with pile 1? What's going on with pile 2? What's going on with pile 2? What's going on with pile 2? Is any cards that I get guided to? Okay, still not ready. So pile 2, if you're choosing that pile, there may be a lot of thinking going on. That's interesting what that message is there. So you may want to watch all 3 piles, or you may be guided to one special pile, because it's special for you. So we've got pile 1 here, pile 2 here, and pile 3. 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, I'm not time stamping this, just pick your pile. So pile 1, the message is, why do I feel this way? So they're trying to work out what they're feeling right now. They may feel a bit lost, they may feel confused, they may feel blocked, stuck. They're definitely feeling love. Why? Why do I feel this way? What is this love? They may even be trying to understand how important the connection is because it's gone on so long, or they felt this way for so long. So why do I feel this way after all this time? Why can you still affect me after all this time? Why do I still feel connected to you in this way after all this time? Or even a small amount of time. Why do I feel this way after 20 minutes? Why do I feel this way after a second with you? Why? Why do I just feel like the world just turned and changed and everything shifted? Why? And it's because of love. The answer is love. Why do I feel this way? Love. Why do I feel this way? Because it's destined. Because it's written. So they are trying to work out why they're feeling what they're feeling. So if they need space and time, give it to them. But again, remember, they are typing a message. Pile 2, they're saying, I don't want to be alone. And also, why do I feel so lost? So they don't want to be alone, but they feel lost. Now, what I'm connecting with first of all is, for those of you who are dealing with a masculine who is with someone else, they feel alone even though they are with someone. So they feel alone in that connection they're in. And they feel lost in that too. But the reason why they may be afraid to leave, or they're dealing with a struggle around making the choice or the decision, is because they don't want to be alone. And that's why they're thinking about you at the crossroads, thinking, will you leave me? What if you don't want me? Do you still want me? All these questions in their mind, because abandonment and losing you is their biggest fear. So in their mind, they're thinking, oh, I don't know if it's too risky. If I risk everything and walk away from what I'm currently in, and then you don't want me in a year's time, what then? I'll be alone. I don't want to be alone. And they're confused and struggling. Now, if they're single, they definitely know they don't want to be alone, and they know they want to be with you, but they also feel lost. They're confused. They're scared by what they're feeling. So I feel this is them finding strength, as we've said, to be able to face these fears. And they may even reach out because they're feeling lost. Maybe they ask you for help, or they ask you for guidance in some way, or they show you that they're just a little bit in pain. You know, you may feel or sense their pain. It's not like they're going to just reach out to you because they don't want to be alone. They want you in their life. They're going to be fear. So I feel you need to release any fears around their motives, because their motives are genuine, that they want you. Yes, fear around that there. Pile 3, we've got, I want to be different. So they want to change. They want to do things differently. They want to be different. They want to appear to you differently. They want to change who they are. So they want to become their best version. And remember, you inspire them in that way. So saying, I want to be different. I want to behave differently. I want to treat you differently. I want to treat you much better. I want to be different in our connection. I want to be different in my life. So if they've been wearing a mask for a long time, they want to do something differently. Maybe they've been doing a job for a long time, or they've been behaving in a way that society expects, or their family expects, or there's a lot of programming or conditioning. Given a block there, they may need to speak out to do something differently. Give me a big block here when I'm connecting with this. So I feel this about actually changing what they're doing in their life as well. So many of them may think, I want to be different in my career. I want to be a different person. So they may have to speak up and say what's on their mind, not just to you, but to other people in their life. So they may have to really take a stand on changing. I don't want to do that job, family. I don't want to do that anymore, programming, conditioning. I want to be me, because I am different, and I want to be different. I want to be a better person. I want to be more spiritual, more authentic, more in line with the truth of who I am. You know, this could also be about them changing their belief system entirely. Okay, so they may start finding their spirituality, they may start becoming more religious, whatever it is, and they want to be different because of that. So big changes going on if you've picked this pile. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.